Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Auliya Hasanah, and now I'm with the graduate English education in Kuningan University, Mr. Fuad.
Yep.
And we will talk about the English education. So, when did you start studying and graduating from English education at Kuningan University?
Right. So I started studying in English education at University of Kuningan in September 2014. Then I graduated in March 2019.
So, I want to know, why did you choose English education as your major?
Right. Because the reason is people in Indonesia, like, they have to know more about English and they have to be educated more in case of English. So yeah, I choose English education as my major. I want to share more about English through the education.
So, how do you feel when after entering and graduating from English education?
Of course, the first thing, I feel nervous because it's kind of hard thing to do, moving from senior high school to the specific major. In this case is English. It's kind of confusing me because in senior high school we studied like it's from the beginning of the basic lesson in English. But when I entered the English major, I mean the English education class, it's kind of hard because we just start like we jump one or two lesson from senior high school. Like, it's not the basic anymore, like that. In the first and the second semester, it's like still hard to do some stuff like in case of speaking and then listening and writing and then reading. But it's about the time when I entered the third and then until the last semester, it's like easy to follow. It's flow like the river. And the second one, after I graduated from University of Kuningan, I felt happy because after almost 4.5 years, I've been studying English. So yeah, I have some responsibilities to do my job, like I need to share my knowledge about English, and then I need to educate the students in the right ways, like I have been studying in English education at University of Kuningan.
So, after you graduated, what did you get as an English educator student?
Right, nice question. The first thing I get from university is knowledge about English in particular term, like how do we speak, how do we write, and then how to listen to native speaker. And the second one, of course, the experiences, some of experiences organization. I joined some of organization like HIMA or Himpunan Mahasiswa, and then Komunitas Relawan Kampus, and then BEM Universitas. And it was like make me grow, like when you don't know something at the first, and then you get some new experience from the organizations.
So, the next question is, what were the ups and downs of entering the PPI major?
Like ups and downs. First, I will tell you about the ups. The first one is, as an English educator, or in specific ways English students, I feel like happy because I'm proud of this major. Not particular person can mastering the English. They may understand in their brain like how to tell something and then how to ask something, but they don't have ability to speak. Like we are, as an English educator students, we more proud We are confident to face everything. In this case, to face foreign people, I think the down is only one thing. It can see from when we studied as an English education students, we always used English all the time. But when we are comparing to the other major like Bahasa Indonesia, for example, or math, they use Indonesian as the tools to study their major. We always use English all the time, and that's hard.
So, do you have a role model or favorite lecturer in English education in Kuningan University? Who is he or who is she?
Of course, I have one or two role models or my favorite lecturers. The first one is Mr. Fahmi. I think Mr. Fahmi is quite good enough to be called as favorite lecturer, because when studied in the class, it's not only talking about the serious thing, like all the time you study. No, he gives some of joke in the middle of the class. That's kind of ice breaking, I mean, in the class. And the second one is Mrs. Yuniarti, because she is quite beautiful, of course. I like her because the style of her speaking is quite good enough. I want to follow how she speaks, but it's hard until now. Yeah, that's it.
And the last question is, where do you work now? Right now.
Yeah. Now I work at Mumtaz Islamic School. I teach in elementary and then junior high school in both specific class. And of course, I teach English.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fuad, for your time.
You're welcome.
So that's all from us. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.